So this video is gonna be unlike any other video I made, as my other videos pretty much have a script where I actually think for a while before I speak. So this time I just pretty much want to read the newest Berserk chapters. I'm excited. And I guess I want to capture my raw thoughts. I hate the word raw. So I'm going to probably stutter, mention a lot of gay things. I'm not even sure. As my thoughts are all over the place that I need a script. So for those that don't remember the previous chapter, it had Guts pretty much giving up with Raksha showing up and Sealot saving him and Shirk arriving where Casca is. Now, I know many hate the fact that Guts gave up. And honestly, I get it. Guts is a struggler. He will never pretty much give up. But I get what Mori is doing, what the team is doing. I get it. And I'm pretty sure Miro was heading in this direction with Berserk. As this is the first time Guts clearly had a chance to fight Griffith. Unlike the previous times where he meets Griffith head on, he didn't have a chance to fight him. Other times he was either handicapped or Zod was in the way. He never had a chance to fight Griffith, but this time he did. And he saw Griffith take Casca away, while he couldn't do anything to Griffith. So it pretty much made him think his entire journey was useless. All his struggle was for nothing. He could do nothing to Griffith. So yeah, I get why Guts is this way right now. And you know what? I do hate it a little, but I also love it because this gives more time for other characters to shine. So this is where the previous Berserk chapter ended, and I haven't read the newest chapter yet, as I wanted to capture my raw thoughts, as I said. So this chapter is called "A Crescent Moon Shines on the Exile's Back." Okay, the exile is probably gonna be Guts. And a crescent moon? Hmm. I made a video where the crescent moon is pretty much symbolism for Shiva, which can mean, what do you call it? New beginnings. It can either start with creation or destruction, something like that. And I guess this makes sense for the title, as we all know where Guts is heading. Either he's gonna give in to the beast of darkness and head on a destructive path, or he's gonna find new strength, new courage to stand up again. Okay, we start with our niece. Okay, my wife. You know, I actually do think the team of Studio Gaga is becoming better at drawing. I know many weren't the biggest fans of them, but I could see the improvement. Yeah, she looks good. Phew. Exemplary work, Lady Farnese. Serpico. The only one I'm not too happy about with how it's how Serpico is being drawn. I'm not too happy with how he's being drawn. I can't put it exactly, but I think he's too much of a twink. I I think that's the right word. Like I do still find him sexy, but I feel like Mira's Serpico was a little more buff. Roderick, he looks good. Okay, Farnese has the big anime eyes right here, but she still looks good right here. It's not over. We could do nothing faced with that demon. Our chiefs and generals have all been killed. Oh, oh wow! I just noticed this one has his entire body blown out. So I read somewhere that this is pretty much gibberish with how the Kushan are speaking, and I hope that isn't the case, as if I remember correctly, Miro actually put in thought into how the Kushan speak. This bastard is still smoking. Okay, Sila looks good. You know what? A lot of my For those, so this is the first time I'm actually putting my real time thoughts out there while reading a Berserk chapter. For those that don't know, I have a lot of gay thoughts of all the male characters in Berserk, and I'm a heterosexual man. But come on, look how buff Sela is. I want him. I want him to bear hug me. Okay, let's see. Eek, the Falcon of Light's assassins. If they come for us again, we will have no recourse, and eventually, we'll all be massacred. Okay, I do like the horrified faces. They're all different. What a disaster. They regress to cravens, as if under the old Emperor's reign of terror. If our leaders are in this state, then the situation's taken a turn for the worse, huh? Okay, Farnese looks really good there. Sorry, Roderick. I know you're talking about how it's taken a turn for the worse, but my wife looks good, and that's all I care about. Oh, Farnese, your magic won the day, and you go without even a word of thanks. Stand tall, be proud. Okay, Roderick, I see you. Oh my god, she looks. Okay, Farnese blushing, this makes the entire chapter worth it. Also, for those that don't read, those that haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen, stand tall, be proud. For those that know Sukuna to Jogo, stand tall, Farnese, you're strong. But okay, oh my god, this one looks good. I need to save this image for later. Serpico smiling. An incantation. They come. Who's okay? I do not like that. I do not like this expression from this man. They look like Kushan monks. What you hear is a particular tongue for reciting sutras. Monks. Guts. Wait, Guts is out. Wait, don't tell me he's under a spell because his eyes look dazed. And Guts wouldn't stand up right now, as he pretty much has given up. Are these monks holding Guts on a spell? Guts, why is he here? Nay, they are not monks, but sorcerers. Yeah. Wait, Daiba doesn't know? Wait, what the fuck is going on? No, no. Okay, Daiba does know. This is Serpico speaking. It happened without realizing it, but we're being swept away. Are we already subject to whatever this old schemer is planning? Okay, Daiba is planning something, and it's been pretty obvious with these last couple of chapters. First, Daiba pretty much knew where Guts and the rest were going to be. And the fact that he went out of his way to go after them, it was not for their benefit, but rather for his. I'm still not sure what he's planning at. I'm not sure how I feel with Daiba becoming a bigger player. It makes sense. He is actually a good sorcerer, you could say. What's the meaning of this release? Oh, is that Sela? Sela. They are Brahmin. Bra. Okay, I just read that as bra. Not even royalty may easily approach them. Not to mention that you are in the presence of the Emperor. Don't try anything funny. Guts, did they drug him? He must be under the spell. A spell? Guts. Okay, I do like this. I do like that Farnese is becoming more of a witch. That she's actually able to do stuff like this. This is what I wanted of Farnese, to making her more of an active player. And so far, these chapters are pretty much doing that, where everyone is relying on Farnese. And thank God for Roderick for thanking us. We need more Farnese compliments. Hold up, old monster man. Oh, I see Joe Puck. Okay. Feels weird still seeing Puck actually not in his chibi form. It makes sense as the story right now is in a serious tone. Isidro, young man, do you know where you are? Shut up. Okay, this is what I like about Isidro. As much as I do like the how Mori and the team are sort of implementing the Kushan's culture, where the entire rest of the characters are respecting their culture and how things work here. I do like that. It makes the world of Berserk more vast. But we needed someone like Isidro, or now that Guts is gone from the story right now, as he's pretty much given up, we need someone like Isidro who breaks the rules, who fights against the rules, and doesn't care about anything. He's just being himself and speaks his mind. So I'm really glad Isidro is here. Who's the boy? Daiba, throw him out. As you command. Don't you try to sweep this under the rug. What are you gonna do to Guts? Ahem. An immense calamity has befallen us. It has taken the lives of a great many people within this city. Ergo, I wish to lead the monks in rites of mourning for the departed, sudden and selfish though it may be. Okay, that's horseshit right there, Daiba. You do not care about the people. So I wonder what he's actually going to do. Very well, I am not heartless. Cremate the bodies. But Daiba, who is this one-armed, one-eyed fellow? Not a monk, surely. This one is not a monk, rather a criminal burdened by karma. Karma? A criminal. In his current state, he has lost adrift. I'm glad that Sila is actually putting it together. General Daiba, no one understands our situation better than you, so be rid of this sinner. Imprison him, execute him, whichever you please. Okay, Farnese looks good. This man okay, man, it actually hurts seeing Guts like this. I do like this. They do make the Guts look fragile right now. They're drawing him very fragile, which makes sense as it's a good way to convey how he feels right now. But man, does it hurt seeing him like this. Also, he still looks sexy. This man, you see, he invites evil and catastrophe. Okay, I cannot fucking read that word. He's the one who turned our city into a sea of blood. He brought hell here. Okay, well, he's not lying there. The brand does attract the apostles and evil. Okay, this expression, I do not like this expression. Daiba, please, what? No, speak. There's a mark on his neck. He's the bearer of a cursed brand. It is an infernal totem that expunges life and draws demons in. A mark most sinister. Infernal totem? Truly. Then Rakshas and the Preta were lured here by that man? I will ask you once again. Lopping his head off would be easy enough, but not even I know what would happen should I still dispose. Okay, I do not like this. Man, I hope. Yeah, it does hurt Teen Guts like this. I'm just praying the rest of the Guts team, you can say, come to help him right now. No, away with him now. Cast him in chains at the far end of the world. That's right, it was all him. Be gone, wild demon. Never show yourself here again. As you command. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about Farney, Serpico, and Roderick pretty much not doing anything or saying anything. Now, I am sure they are going to pretty much help in a moment, but the fact that they're just in shock, it rubs me the wrong way. With all they've been through, I expect them to actually fight. Pretty much like how Isidro was held by the Kushan. That's how I reacted. I expected everyone to react. The brand. A cursed mark, mother of disaster and bringer of devils. If that's true, Guts is no longer a worthwhile war asset. Hmm, I don't know. You've seen Guts fight, Zila. Also, he's sexy. That's the biggest asset right there. It couldn't be. Wait, that's the that's yeah, that's the fuck. What do you call it? Basically, a man-made behelit that Daiba created when Emperor Ganishka, yeah, I forget his name. I got fake Berserk fan. When he became pretty much Shiva himself. Wait a minute. No, don't tell me Daiba is planning on trying to make Guts an apostle or something like that. To basically to mind control him, to use him as an asset, basically a monster that fights for him. I'm hoping things don't go that way. Young master, we'll follow wherever Guts and Daiba go. Okay, that's what I'm actually thinking is gonna happen. As Daiba is probably senses the beast of darkness within Guts, and somehow he's gonna drag that out of him, manifest him, and basically use him as a monster that fights for him. That's what I'm theorizing. Okay, this is probably gonna be I'm not sure if it's gonna be a hot take, but I'm not liking how the team is drawing these expressions. They seem too extreme to me. As I swear, every time the Kushan are in the page, they're drawn in a very expressive, way too expressive way, where it makes them look like cartoon characters, like not humans aren't always this expressive. Like this is way too exaggerated. Like let's scroll up so we could see the other Kushan, so you could see. Okay, like right here, look at this. Like sure, it makes sense right now as they're all scared and horrified, but as time passes by, like these, I give them a pass, but they still look very, very weird. But let's look more right here. Watch. Look again. They have these expressions where one eye's a little more open, or they're just they just seem like caricature. Fucking, I forgot how to say that word. Like again, look, sticking out his tongue. It seems it almost it just doesn't sit right with me. I don't like it. I do like the art, but I hate I hate how they're drawing the Kushan so far. Sela looks amazing, by the way. Sexy. He gets a 100% mark. He passes. Okay, wait, I went past over where I was. Morta. Okay, how did I miss Morta when I was? Okay, Morta, my love. Okay, she looks good. Thank you. Okay, I forgive you for your Kushan crimes. She looks good, and Farnese as well. Okay, I'm not gay anymore. Team women all the way. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, that's the goat. Shit, you're sleeping like the dead, even through that uproar. I'm a little disappointed we're not seeing where Shik is right now, as the previous chapter ended with her finding where Casca is. Cheeky of you. Okay, I like Morta. By the way, Morta, when's dinner? You just ate. Okay, she's fucking lying. Look at that sweat drop. She does not want to cook. Oh, did I? Okay, yeah. Thank you. Okay, they understand Morta. This is something Morta would do. I'm glad they are keeping her in character. Even in situations like this, she's pretty much, how do you say it? Separated. Where she cares what's happening around her, but at the same time, she doesn't. As look at her smug face, and she looks so good at it. And her line about making them food. Okay, this is a Cedro? Okay, it is. Okay, thank God. I'm not a fake Berserk fan. I could tell by silhouettes. Okay, where's Guts? Okay, Guts is not here. But they are taking Guts to wherever Daiba is. Okay, I recognize those monster feet grippers. They're Guts. Okay, damn, it ends right here. Okay, I was not expecting Berserk to head this way, and I'm not sure how I feel. Now, let's see. Let me try and gather my thoughts in these next couple of seconds. I do like where things are headed, as right now I can't even guess where it's headed. As I was expecting the typical writing formula where Guts is saved and he's giving a speech to make him stand up again, and they all go where Griffith is to fight against him. Thus, the final war starts, and that's how it pretty much progresses. That's what I was thinking. But Daiba has his own plans where he plans on using Guts for something. Like I said, I'm thinking Daiba's gonna draw out the Beast of Darkness out of Guts to use them. As for Isidro, I do like that he's okay. I do not like how Farnese, Roderick, Sepulchre are not right here. That's the only thing I do not like about this chapter. The fact that they are not fighting or even heading where Guts is. As with all they've been through and everything Guts has done for them, and they're not even doing what Isidro is doing right now. Like, okay, I love Isidro right now even more. The fact that he has not given up on Guts, despite Guts being his biggest hero and how disappointed he felt with Guts giving up. You would think a kid like Isidro would pretty much run off because he's angry. It's a kid response, pretty normal, but he returned back and is standing up for Guts, looking out for him. So I'm a little disappointed for Anise and the rest are not here. That's the only thing I have a gripe with this chapter. Morta, everything is pretty good. Then again, I'm probably thinking maybe Isidro and the rest did have a talk and they decided the best course of action is for them to stay to watch how things play out, and they send Isidro there as they trust him. As Farnese is not a fighter, Serpico doesn't have his sword, but he is a fighter. But pretty good chapter overall. So I'm expecting something big next chapter. We don't have a release date yet, but I hope it comes out pretty soon. As for the previous chapter, Something I noticed when I was rereading it is the title called Shadows Die Twice. And this chapter Rakshas died twice basically. But this isn't the end of Rakshas, I believe. And if it is, it's very lackluster. But just the fact that it's pretty much shown that he still exists in some form. Hmm. Well, okay, this ends the video. This was pretty much just me rambling about either gay stuff or theorizing. So this is very different from all my other content, as there was no script, just me recording my live commentary thoughts. So I hope you enjoyed, and look forward to my other Berserk videos that are coming out soon. Bye.